Are you ready to jam? I know I am. Fun new deck. Let's sprint. Welcome on in, everybody. How are you? Good to see you. How's you been? I pulled one of our newer decks out this evening. If you're on the YouTube end or the Twitch end, there's the linky links. And if you all need the link from one side to the other, if you're on YouTube and buffers are mean, I can give you the link to Twitch. Or if you're on Twitch and you want to go vote on the poll, I can send you over to YouTube. Take your pick. We're going to draw from the deck here shortly. Go ahead and check it out. It is, if you think the box is pretty, I mean, and, ow, I just pinched my finger. It's even decorated on the inside. Okay, I didn't see that earlier. I just noticed that the edges on the bottom were done. There's even a fun message in the top. Feel the fire of transformation. Change begins within you. Okay, that's cool. I'm excited to draw from this with all of you here. Who is here? Yes, a gem show. This is the gem show at the Howard County Fairgrounds in Howard County, Maryland. I haven't been there in 2024. Yeah, 2024 was the last time I went. I had the tour last year, so I didn't go to either that one or the gem show I normally do up in Lebanon, PA, Lancaster, PA, one of the two. So I'm purposefully not doing anything those weekends in June and August so I can hit them. One, I want to go into the wholesaler's room and get stuff for the book box. Two, some of you might have noticed my green bangle that I've been wearing for about 3 years, which I got at one of those two gem shows. One, the first year I went, not the second year, shattered. It broke. So I need to find a replacement. Also applies. I have thick wrists, and it's not just because I'm goddess size. I mean, it's legit. I'm like an 8.5 to 9, and more leaning into a 9-inch wrist comfortably for a bangle. They don't normally go that big. Rachel, how have you been? Speaking of vending shows and things, I have things from you and a couple of other authors to send off to go to be in a book box. Yes, dangerous for kind of like I said in chat. Dangerous for my wallet, true, but also dangerous if someone decides to breakage into the house because they are nice money investments, but at the same time, hello, Locarina of time. They are also, well, yeah, this. If I have 3 triangles of labradorite right in front of me, within arm's reach. It's a writer's stone for one, but also a heavy stone. This little chunk of triangle is heavy. I respect Link for carrying 3 Triforces if they're made of something similar in weight to labradorite. That's for sure. Because they're inconveniently heavy. Louise, hello. New words. Glad to have you here for Locarina. I need to speak. Not you speak, me speak. So no fur in my mouth. Thank you very much. Vomika, good evening. How are you in the fam? Hello. How is you? It's good to see you. How is class going there, my dear? How is class going there, my dear? Wait until I show you the cards. I already gave a couple of people a preview of the art on the cards. Oh, my God, they're so pretty. Hello, Leanne. Wrapping up a short story rewrite and then dive into the novel, theoretically. We'll see what happens in practice. Glad to have you here. Michelle, hello. And Pasqua's here. Charlie, hello. Is it Charlie or Charlie? I shouldn't assume, now that I think about it, because I did have a student who preferred one over the other. Yeah, I know. It's I wear it on me every day. That, my little spinny necklace, that's what's in here, is a chunk of labradorite. I wear it with me every single day, everywhere I go. And I like how I feel not fully dressed. There we go. Without it. Same applies here. I don't feel right without the bracelet. I've been taking a string of citron that I need restringing anyway. And I've been kind of to mimic, it's not nearly the same weight, but it's at least mimicking something is there a little bit. So I'm not sure what I'm going to get. I'll figure that out here in a couple weeks. I missed my bracelet. Momika, tired. Sleep is good. Very good. Especially if you're running on a 2-hour nap. Oh, goodness. The light after the night shift. Please take care of you all. The hugs. Hey. Hello, how are you? Thank you, Charlie. I appreciate you. Let's get real. This was the first one that I got. And nerd me got it when I was looking for labradorite anyway, but it's a Triforce. And so that's why I needed 3 of them. I have 3 triangle-ish chunks of labradorite within arm's reach. I have a whole altar that's full of orbs that are perfect for someone who was trained to play outfield, if you get my meaning. And some of them like to shatter. And we all know what the Christmas tree bulb scene looked like at the end in Home Alone. Some gemstones, when they shatter, can cause a similar effect to cutting up your feet. Just saying. Boo. No, chat isn't working for you. I have a remedy for that if you are a fan of the Twitcha. If you're a fan of the Twitcha, let me get you a link. Twitch needs that. Because I know that to quote Hades from Disney's Hercules, we feel a certain way about Memo, me, maiming the tech gremlins too. Tech gremlins, in the name of Sailor Mars, be gone, you have no power here. Yes, I just combined Sailor Mars with Labyrinth. You're welcome. Mama Maggie, you use the tide stone for your servant. Yes, it's a piece of celestial tides petrified at the moment of the cataclysm. You gave me so many big words with not enough coffee today, woman. When the War of Immortals ended and the Endonians left. Did I say that right? Is it Edonians or Endonians? Is it a long or a short? And of course, there you be. There you go. Leave it to Mama Maggie to make me pronunciate the large words when I have not had enough coffee today. So deck time. Because we're rambling, but deck time. 1 card, please. One card, and then I'll show you a couple. Oh, so pretty. Thought. Become matter. Thought. Become matter. Let's see if I can find that one in the book. For those of you who like numerology, it's on page 99. Just saying. Anyway. You create what you are. If you are love, you will be surrounded by love. And if you are generous, you will be surrounded by generosity. And if you are in scarcity mindset, you will be surrounded by scarcity. Too many bills, more like. Anyway, what the card means. If you have drawn this card, it is time to consider and work on your thought patterns. It is Thursday. What are you throwing out, not throwing back? Anyway, so the energy of the white phoenix, so we have the white phoenix here specifically, is now reaching out to clear your mind and bring new thoughts. What do you think about day after day? Thought patterns with a lower vibration that limit and hold you true. Hold back your true light-filled self can now be transformed. I do subscribe to the school of NEFFEX, and that's kind of her whole shindig, and it is the twilight hour. Hello, mother. So, these thoughts can be more damaging than you ever could imagine. Therefore, your exercise is to take the advice of the Phoenix and change your way of thinking. This process will be different for each individual, and it is something you have to discover for yourself. For example, you may usually think that in order to wake up and get through the morning, you need a coffee right now. You are mocking me. The first card, one of the first cards I saw out of it earlier when I opened it was legitimately a black fire horse. What year are we in? The fire horse. You have a sense of humor. I like this deck. Anyway, think about how the taste of coffee wakes you up and makes you happy, not necessarily the caffeine itself. If you're trying to change to decaf, that's a good piece of advice, especially if you're like going through a decaffeination detox for medical reasons. Notice the subtle difference. The exercise makes you an observer in a new way of the situation. I like this deck, and try it for 7 days. One tiny thought. It's not the coffee that wakes me up. Maybe it is very much the smell. I don't want to credit a certain coffee brand that doesn't taste as good as they claim it does in your cup. Anyway, I know, right? I know. Thank you. I appreciate you. The only time you've had a stone of any sort shatter. I've had a couple shatter in the last couple years. Just saying. And class is good. There's a reason why certain people who graduated with me are glad they don't see me in teaching fields. I'll leave it at that. Full temperance. In divine timing it shall happen, and you are not in control. Therefore, patience thou do needeth. Perfect for writers indeed. Hello, Miranda. Good to see you. Gremlin. Hey, Jess. We're glad to have you here. I also rambled for 12 minutes. So, on that note, it was a pretty deck. We're allowed to ramble about decks and pretty things. Stop and smell the roses. All that jazz applies, right? Right. 30 minutes. Enjoy the purring kitty noises at the end. If you have not done something to take care of yourself today, double dog dare you to go do it right now. How'd it go, everybody? How'd it go? How'd it go? So, as you can tell, I did the hair dye things. Hold on one moment, please. Anyway, sorry about that. As you can see, I got the hair dye thing going on. It needed a refresh badly. I focused mostly on the roots and on the back. So that's in. I also am doing the final. I promise, for my own sanity, it's the final of the polishings that needs done for slices and sheets before it gets formatted and posted everywhere for June 15th. How are all of you? I did start. Hi, thank you for being in Twitch land. I appreciate you. Enjoy dinner with the family. Oh, how is poetic POV land? Rachel, hello to the Maggie. Good to see everyone here. Let's see. Fox, hello. Oh, that's right. Did she do a pop-up? Is that what I saw earlier? Good to see you. Good to see you. Carol, hello. Good to have you here. Good to see you. I think it's the I was just about to ask if maybe there's a way you can change the @ in the back end, studio.youtube.com or accounts.google.com. I think get YouTube the options is. This girl in this door. Hold on a second. Interruption number 2. Anyway. Another chapter down. Well, you cannot jump up on me. I have hair dye in. Sorry to burst your kitty bubble. That's not happening with hair dye in my hair. Miranda had a very focused day with writing out comments. You've picked up where you left off in the critique partners. Very nice. And now some TV. Hello, kitty. It's yes, ma'am. Meow. And she's very upset I can't hold her right now. Check out for sure. Yes, indeed. I was going to say, it's fine. This happens, and that's totally okay. If you've got to separate them and you choose to do so, I encourage doing so. Made tea. Real tea or Tuesday night tea? There you go. If you're a member over on her channels, you understand. Because, yeah. And also, check your email. Charlie. Yeah, I used to do henna off and on when I did black. The first time I ever did black, because this was way before you all met me. You've only ever known me with the red hair now that I think about it. Or reddish, purplish. I used to dye my hair like emo girl, full on black. And as pale as I am, is about as pale as I am this time of year because I need more sunlight applies. That's going to happen. I'm going to Winchester, Virginia on June 6th and vending outside. That's going to happen. But yeah, I used to purposefully try to make myself look like a vampire, not because of Twilight, because of a tabletop called Vampire the Masquerade, and I was that nerd. Way to go! Hello, good to see you. How are you doing, my friend? After this break, gonna go to bed. You deserve the sleep. Sounds like fun. All of her projects sound like fun. And if you need some good feminine rage, go check out Rhiannon's books. Just saying. Roast beef. Oh, this sounds amazing. Is it whose roast feast, maybe a little Christmassy in there. This, because this account is linked to others with the same Google name, but you forget where it's at too. That's fair. That's fair. Be blessed. Take care. Your dog is trying to talk to Loki. Lokiners. Meow. 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 Just Loki, we don't want you to be. Yeah, no. Hair dye and kitties, at least this type of hair dye, and kitties do not mix. Want all of our lovely to know that you are appreciated. Ah! Hugs! Mama, Maggie, all the hugs. Your child and Yar are doing, ooh, collab all about geography. See, I like this idea. It sounds like a fun project, even if that's all it starts as. Chai. Gotcha. Which, if y'all didn't know, it's redundant to call it chai tea, depending on who you ask. You're kind of saying TT. I had a linguistics professor start the first day of a semester with that. Dr. Dolly, wherever you are, lady. That's how day one, conversation one of the semester starts. It's going to be a good semester. That was the semester where I analyzed the word and usage of dude in anime for a project. Good times. All right. Second sprint, y'all. I think at the end of this, we're going to do a 30, and then maybe the third one, we'll do a 45. Because hair. See you soon. Okie Where is it? There it is. Hello. I need to go rinse the thoroughly processed and very dark like I wanted it to. I wanted it good and dark this time. I didn't go so dark on the last time on purpose, and yeah, I think we've partially avoided hot root syndrome is my hope. Anyway, Tuesdays over at Rhiannon's are like the best. Just saying. Just saying. Absolutely so. 3000% endorse. Do rituals. Oh, really? Noted. Very noted. I was going to say, I saw this and I was like, oh, Maggie. Dear Maggie. Especially since you're making your super special hollandaise sauce that every time you talk about it, I get super hungry. Dang it. I wasn't hungry. All hail the Locarina of time and fellow feline overlords. Fakey fake chai sometimes likes to put it as a topping in replace of cinnamon, but typically does not include clove. Typically correct. Unfortunately, a lot of coffee shops around here like to put clove in it as an alternative to cinnamon. And I'm like, no. No. I mean, certain times of the year I like the clove add in, but let me decide to put it in. Thank you very much. Comprehension is all that matters. There you go. There you go. Where did I? Hello, Andy. Hello. Hello. Finally asleep. Yay for the little one resting. What did you manage to accomplish? Leanne. Short story rewritten and edited. And then add a page, a bit on the novel. Need to go eat lunch. Enjoy. Oof. All the hugs. I hope your day and your weekend get better. For sure, for sure. Got words. The words happening are the good goods. This. Like my grandmother used to say, this is not an ingredient you can oops on and easily recover from, little girl. Yes, Grandma Dora. That was some wise advice. That is when you check the tightness of the cap on routinely, if you understand my meaning. Wandering the YouTubes is always welcomes. Finish the scene that's been plaguing you for days. Well done. Louise, 8. Hey. 8 divided by 4 equals 2. Nice. Very nice. Michelle is settling in to read. Speaking of reading, I wanted to show off more cards, and I forgot to earlier. So just randomly showing. We got a white phoenixy one earlier. Ooh. This was another one in the deck. The just so pretty. The contrast of the colors are so pretty. I like their subtle play on certain sports brands there, if you will. Just do it. And of course, My favorite color is the money color. The purplies is so pretty. Um, this is their version of the strength card. I really like this one. And then, oh my goodness, the colors. Just, so pretty. So, the attention to detail that they put into some of these decks is astounding. Very much astounding. Speaking of decks, Baka and I are catching up, hopefully. June 7th on Write a TTRPG with us. His work schedule has been brutal, we'll put it that way. Charlie, your local cafe has brown, but oh my god and goddesses. I was going to say, this sounds like liquid banana bread. Please, may I try? Thank you. This sounds amazing. Definitely, 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 definitely. All the hugs. Thank you for doing the supportive things. Hello, how is you doing, my friendo? Fox, gotta walk? Yay! Made dinner to settle in with planner is the time of nighness. Yay! So this was from the abrasion, was it? Or was it an infection from? Question mark? Because I know the original question was pink eye. I wasn't sure if there was an infection for sure, like was he getting conjunctivitis from the abrasion / medicine to clean and treat? Because one of the reasons why I'm contacts and I aren't the greatest peoples. I scratched my eyeball taking a contact out, kind of like a paper cut, but on the eye, is what the doctor said. I said, I didn't realize you could do that. It sucked. So I'm glad he got it taken care of. Got into the turning point. Big rescue time! And yay for the demon doggles. Remind you to keep. Yes, I 3000% endorse this. Okay. It was just irritation, which in and of itself alone can cause conjunctivitis stuff for even humans. Just stuff in there making it gunky. Okay, we're going to do a 45 because lots of hair. Takes a little bit to get this wash and rinse, y'all. So since we're doing a 45 and it is late, and I have a 3-hour drive at 6 a.m., you heard that right. We're going to go into a final sprint. And we've been a little chatty. For those of you just joining in, we've already been here an hour and a half. So let's go ahead and get us into a 45. Kiki. Hi. Yes, you can finally get up here, little girl. She's like, you've only prevented me all night, mother. How dare you? You can see what I took care of. It's nice and red. It'll be lovely shades of the reds when it's all said and done. So, yeah. I mean, it'll be worth it. I'll be back by about 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. So I'll be back in time to stream at 6. So I hope to see you all then. There you go. iPad's getting broken in. I'm glad you're using it, though. Charlie's heading out. All the hugs. Enjoy those cookies. Definitely so. Louise, 564, reached the quota and going to run to the store. Take care of a couple things. Have a great night. All the hugs. How are you doing? Havrin, how you doing? And is now switched to reading with the paperback for Miranda. Oh, Celtic music is always a good choice. Delightful indeedness. Pasqua's rocking out. Backstory for her main character and have a surprisingly hard time. Check in with her best friend, her worst enemy, and what does she really, 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 really not want to tell you most? Question mark. Relax, little girl. She'll be live tomorrow. She's now laying right here off camera on the floor pouting. 7:25. Woo woo. Ramble with a friend about life. Lost in coincidence. This. They all show up. In certain numbers. All the hugs to all of you. Thank you so much for being here. Well done on the almost rewrite. Finished a scene and another chapter closer to finished. Well done, everybody. Well, I will see you all tomorrow evening. Take care of you. All my hugs. Thank you so much for being here.